A warm welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital territory. I am Gracious Ogun. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari on Monday held a closed-door meeting with governors of the All Progressive Congress in the State House, Abuja. This at the meeting with the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and Governor of Kebbi State, Atiku Bagudu, chairman of Northern Governors Forum, Simon Lelong, and Governor of Jigawa State, Abubakar Badrum. The meeting follows Sunday evening's meeting between Buhari and Senate President Ahmed Lawan, who had hinted that the president would lead a push for settlement of the crisis within the next few days. The ruling party had been embroiled in a leadership tussle, which has led to cross-carpeting among the governors. Nigeria's Minister of Water Resources, Mr. Suleiman Adamu, says 10 billion naira will be shared among states for the construction and rehabilitation of water schemes as part of efforts to end COVID-19 pandemic in the country. He said the interventions will include hiring of water, sanitation and hygiene wash volunteers to educate the populace on the importance of hand washing and personal hygiene. Contactless hand washing stations will also be placed in public places. Since the outbreak of the pandemic, the ministry has set up a COVID-19 Wash Response Committee along with all commissioners of water resources of the 36 states as members. Minister of Information and Culture in Nigeria, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, at a joint briefing with the Minister of Labour, Chris Ngige, and the Minister of Health, Dr. Osage Ehanire, on Sunday, confirmed the payment of 9 billion naira, equivalent of $23 million, as premium for group life insurance to all health workers in the country. Lai Mohammed said the payment was in addition to the 4.6 billion naira, equivalent of $11.9 million, released as special hazard allowance for 55,031 health workers in 35 COVID-19 designated hospitals and medical centers. Minister of Communications and Digital Economy in Nigeria, Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, on Sunday said the Nigerian Communications Commission will on Tuesday launch a 5-year strategic management plan in line with its objectives to improve management and regulation of the telecommunications sector in the country. The SMP aims to leverage the National Digital Economy Policy Strategy and the new National Broadband Plan by embracing the guiding principles and operations manual for the NCC in actualizing the digital economy agenda in the next 5 years as part of the priorities of the current administration to develop the digital economy since the COVID-19 pandemic left many relying on digital platforms for work and collaboration. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected people differently across the world. Some economies have been grounded to a halt, while others are struggling to get by. The situation has created massive unemployment, but for some Nigerians, it has opened up business opportunities that hitherto did not exist. AD4 TV Radio spoke with two young men, Mustafa and Umar, in Abuja, who ventured into the sale of face masks. Here's what they said.
I was a tricycle rider here in Abuja before it was banned by the Federal Capital Territory Administration. I ventured into the sales of nose masks when the government announced that all persons must use it when moving out. To reduce the spread of COVID-19, I have made money from the business and I'm still making more money from it because it is something people demand on a daily basis.
I used to sell provision and fairly used clothes, but I started selling face masks when the demand for it became high because the government made the use of the masks compulsory. The business is booming since people who don't have the face masks are not allowed to board vehicles in this park.
Asked why some of the nose masks were not packaged, Umar said this.
These ones that are not packaged are meant to serve as samples. However, if a person insists on buying the unpackaged ones, we give them hand sanitizers to disinfect the nose masks.
We'll take a break now. When we return, minibus taxi workers go on strike. Stay with us. Details coming shortly.
As the world faces the challenge of the coronavirus pandemic and governments around the world are racing against time, AD4 TV Radio thanks you all for doing your part to stop the spread of the disease. Be safe at home and practice hygiene. Protect yourself and others. Do not panic. Do not self-medicate. Listen to all preventive advice and stay at home, as well as maintain social distancing. Say no to fake news. Get authentic updates from the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, the Federal Ministry of Health, the NCDC, and of course, 84 TV Radio, your reliable and credible channel. Please stay safe to save others.
Welcome back. You're watching 84 TV Radio News Updates. Taxi and minibus operators in South Africa commenced the strike on Monday over inadequate COVID-19 relief funds, which they say has disrupted the return of thousands of people to work. Taxi drivers in Gauteng province, the city of Johannesburg, and the capital, Pretoria, blocked roads on Monday morning and refused to transport workers. South Africa's taxi industry is among the sectors most affected by the nationwide lockdown imposed to fight the spread of COVID-19. Minister of Transport, Fikile Mbalwa, said that the taxi industry had rejected a relief fund of $63 million on the grounds of being too small. Minister of Gauteng Province, Jacob Mamabula, had however said the government will meet the industry this week to discuss the current situation. Delta Airlines Incorporation on Monday said it will resume flights on June 25th between Citadel in the United States of America and Shanghai and Pudong, China. This is the first U.S. airline to reconnect the two countries since the flight was suspended in February to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The flights will operate twice a week in June and once a week in July from Citadel and Detroit. Last week, the U.S. Transportation Department said it will allow 4 weekly flights with China, thereby easing the standoff on travel restrictions. United Airlines has also said it is preparing to relaunch flights to China in the coming weeks. Serbian club Red Star Belgrade on Monday disclosed that 5 of its players have tested positive for coronavirus after playing a match attended by 16,000 people. The Serbian league resumed on May 29th, initially behind closed doors, before the government further eased restrictions. And that's it on 84 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.84tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at 84 TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at 84 TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogon.